Hello everyone. In the previous video I discussed about the functions and how to the concepts behind functions and how to write a simple function. Today we will see how to write the functions and how to call that functions from the main program. So we know functions are actually part of the very big program. So this is the main task that we want to solve, and this subtask, as I said, we are dividing it into subtasks. Each task is divided it into different subtasks like this. So this is actually the big task can be called as a main function, and we are independently developing these subfunctions. So if this is the main function and if this is a subfunction, we need to call this subfunction explicitly in the main function. We know we are till now we were solving the program using the main function only. That means we will write hash include stdio.h, then we will write void main, and then inside the brackets we will write the statements. This is the strategy that we have followed till this point. But if you know the concept behind functions, what we can do is inside the main function we don't want to write the functional statements to perform the task. Instead we can group those statements and write outside this main function as a subfunction. Okay, so here if you want to add two numbers, instead of writing all the numbers here, instead of writing the statement to add two numbers here, what I can do is I can write the statements to add in this function like this. Here you can write, and then you just, this is actually the subfunction, this is actually our subfunction, and this is our main function. So you can call this subfunction here. Okay, so that is the concept behind writing functions in C. Okay, so we will have a main function and we will write the subfunction like this outside this bracket. This is actually the boundary, this is the boundary of the main function. Outside the main boundary you can write the inside the main function also you can write subfunctions, no problem. But outside the function, outside this main function, usually outside this main function only we will write the subfunctions like this. Okay, so now we will see how to write a function, to add two numbers, a simple function. At that program we have seen already. Okay, so let us look how to write a function. So this is my main program. I will write it like this way: stdio.h void main, and you want to add two numbers. So this is the body of the main function. We are not writing anything. So what is this? This is actually the function call. We will say this is the function call. So inside the main function we are not writing anything except the function call. So this is the function call. So this is the function name, and we are not, the empty braces indicates that we are not passing any arguments, and we will put the semicolon at the end of the function name. Okay, so this is called function call. Okay, now you can write the subfunction add. Now we are not returning any value. If you look at this function name, we are just calling, we are not expecting anything. I will tell you the difference when I will be discussing this return value. At that time I will tell you how to return a value into the main function, but now for the time being you just understand this function is not returning any value to the main function. That is why I wrote the function call like this. Okay, now if you are not returning any value to the main function, what is the return type of the subfunction? Void. And then write the name of the function. If you are not passing any arguments, just put empty braces, because here we are not passing any value, we are not reading any value, and then we are not passing any value. So you can put the empty braces like this. The function call and the function definition should look same, okay, except some changes. Void we will write here, but we won't write the function in the function call. We won't write void here. Then you can write the function definition. How do we write? So what is the purpose? Actually the purpose of this function is to add two numbers. Okay, so definitely you want to read the number, so you can print a message like this: printf enter two numbers, enter two numbers, like this. Okay, put a semicolon. Now if you want to read two numbers, we need two variables, int x comma y. Okay, that is scanf %d, as you know, ampersand x, ampersand y. Okay, then we are adding these two numbers, so definitely you can expect a sum. So we have defined three variables, x, y and sum. Okay, now sum equal to x plus y. Okay, and now you are not returning any value to this main function, so what I need to print it here. The value of sum I need to print it here. Print f sum is %d sum. Okay, and now the function definition is over, so you just close the braces. Okay, so I will tell you once more. This is our main program where you are not doing anything except the function call. Okay, so what is the name of the function? Add. This is the name I want to give to the function. Okay, so I will mention that name here, and I don't want to pass any arguments from the main function. I am not giving any value to this function. Okay, and I am not expecting any return value from this function. Okay, so I can call the function, or I can write the function call like this. Okay, and what is my function name? So add. So what is the return type? Void. We are not returning any value here, so void. Function name, no arguments, put empty braces. In this, when you are going to define the function, we will not put semicolon here, but when you are calling the function, you must put the semicolon here. Okay, so inside the bracket, this is the function body. Inside the function body, what we will write? We want to read two values, so we have to define two variables like this, and we are going to add these two variables to create the sum. Okay, so we need three variables in total. Okay, printf enter two numbers, scanf %d, %d, ampersand x, ampersand y. We are reading through the keyboard values for these two variables through the keyboard. Okay, sum equal to x plus y. This is the main thing that we want to do. Okay, then we are printing the sum. Okay, now this is the full program to add two numbers. Okay, now we will see another one.